All right, here we are today at Palisades Tahoe. Beautiful day, can't wait. You ready to go get this, Brandon?
Yep.
Here we are, heading up, which is our Palisades lift here. It's a beautiful day with bluebird skies. Awesome.
Here we are at High Camp.
Even though Palisades Tahoe is an expert mountain, there is good stuff for beginners up here in High Camp. High Camp is one of the only areas higher up on a mountain with greens. That's why it's really, really cool, right?
That's true, great place to take the family. Okay, so here we are in the villages at Palisades Tahoe, and there's lots of places to eat. Right over here for sound, there's a Little Bear Cafe. Great choice. Down there's Rocket. Really awesome place with some higher-end, lots of, I think they have live music. And what do we have over here, Brendan?
The Fireside Pizza Company. Let's
Come
go
show.
look at it. So much snow here, I can't even walk.
Yeah, we did get a ton of snow. They got over 8 feet.
It's a party in here.
Go ahead, Brendan. Okay, so we just got back from Palisades Tahoe, and we had the most
Amazing time of our lives.
Yes, it was great, and we're looking forward to giving you the review of this amazing resort. So, look, when you talk about Palisades Tahoe, it is the mountain of legends. You have the greats there, Dr. Shane McConkey. You have The Blizzard of Oz by Glenn Plake with, starring Glenn Plake and Scott Schmidt by Greg Stump. It is the place to be seen. People jumping off the fingers. At the beginning of the day, they have a race and people video it and they go jumping. It's quite a sight to see. It's an incredible place to go. Brendan, let's start terrain.
All right. So the terrain, they had so many glades. Paris glades, red dog glades, some of the most I've ever seen. Phenomenal, 4.5. And the views, it was like 360. It was all around you, mountains everywhere.
Good point. Well said. Look, the terrain is vast. You have so many peaks there. You have so many chairlifts, but at the same time, it's all accessible. It's easy to maneuver, and you go up there and you have the high camp for the beginners. You have the difficulty beyond. The terrain is immense, and the views are stunning. I'll give it a 5. That's the place to be. What about difficulty?
The difficulty, the hardest trail is McConkey's, named after McConkey. It's on the top of KT22. In fact, everything's hard on KT22. Also, you can go up to Chimney. That's a really hard one at the top of Palisades. Or the fingers. The hardest is Middle Naco and Main Air. Or my favorite, Kathmandu.
Why is it called KT22?
It's because you gotta turn 22 times while going down it. It's insane.
Now, yeah, Brendan brought up the difficulty for those expert skiers. You're talking here at the back. You can't really beat that. For beginners, though, they have this, as we showed you in the video earlier, high camp, where, early skiers in their career, kids just trying it out, have this amazing view. They can really feel like they're part of the whole alpine experience. So that's really special. In terms of all the different levels, we'll get to that. What about the lifts, Brendan?
The lifts, they have a Funitel, which is one of the only in the whole United States. Why is it so rare? It's held up by 2 cables.
That's great. Yeah, great chairlifts and the lift and the work there it's amazing. They do a great job of making it so it's a comfortable experience, quick moving, yet they put safety above everything. Gosh, I'm going to give them a 5 out of 5 for the lifts.
Same. They got the Funitel. It's so rare.
It's awesome. What about the food, Brendan?
The food, not the best. I wasn't the biggest fan. I thought there was better food at Alpine, at the Charlet. I was not the biggest fan. It's just not my fave.
Okay.
That's the one thing I'm giving a 2.5.
Okay, now in terms of lodging, you could stay slopeside, but it's some money. But it is awesome. Brendan really enjoyed the hot tubs there with the snowball fights, right? Got a little nuts. If you want to stay off and drive up there, stay nearby beautiful Truckee, keep in mind, it's going to get some traffic. So you want to get there very early, and you have to reserve a spot. So that's something to keep in mind. What about in terms of the levels? Let's talk about that.
All right, so the greens, You have high camp. That's a memorable experience. You usually don't get that for the greens. It's like a 4.5. Like, that's so rare for them.
Well, I'm going to give it a 5, Brennan, because the fact you can get beginner skiers up there, that's incredible. What about intermediate?
Intermediate, I'll say for the blues, the thing is it's not as memorable, like, compared to the beginners, since they got that high camp, so I'll give it a 4.
That's fair. If you're a blue skier, you want to go toward the Red Dog lift. Has some nice ones.
Yep.
Also, at the top of the peak, they have some nice blues in the Gold Coast area, which I thought was really great. So look, when you're dealing with the beginner skiers, I think it's a 5. Intermediate, probably more 4. Experts, 5, right?
Yeah, no need to explain that. I already explained that. Funnel, slot, amazing.
Okay, so overall, what do we give Palisades Tahoe, Brad?
4.5, wasn't the biggest fan of the food.
Okay.
For experts, 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5. Look, it's a legendary place. Everyone should go there once in a life. Can't wait to go back.
Palisades Tahoe is truly alpine skiing with its finest. We absolutely love being here. It's amazing.